Let me know if you guys can hear me. Maybe I'll try this intro then. Can you guys hear me? Well, I guess it's not going to play any of them. It was just working so fast a second ago. I don't know what happened. Let me go to the comments, though.
Hello, my loves. It's TTMG, the Tarot Medium Goddess here. Thank you so much for being here. Please do stop what you're doing and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to tell me what you think about what happened in this case in the comments below. And do show your girls some love and share the video. I appreciate every single one of you.
Okay.
It's true.
It's supposed to be playing one of my intros. My medium length intro because hello guys, so my problem was fixed technically, and now I think we're back here with another problem, so bear with me. I'm doing this on my phone again while the laptop gets with the program. Everything was working a second ago. I think we're back up and running. Hello? Oh my God, guys, this is pissing me off with all these technology issues. But I saw someone in the chat state
Why do we do the intros? Lord. So let's see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? All right. I think it's working now. I feel like this technology stuff is giving me gray hairs. Other than the ones I already got. Listen to you from New Jersey. Hey, Ron, listening from New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. What part are you from? What part are you from? Thank you so much for being here. My technology is acting shady. It was just running smooth. I just restarted, right? After it was giving me some headaches. And now it was running smooth till a second ago and it's all jacked up again. But you thought the problem was you, now you rebooted. Now your technology is going faster. So it's probably good that you rebooted. Okay, South Jersey, nice. I'm from North Jersey. I love traveling to South Jersey for to go to the Jersey Shore every year. I try to make it down. Yes, guys. All right, thanks. All right, you know what? I'm gonna just start playing this freaking live, right? Because it looks like I lost a lot of people already because my technology wants to act stupid. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this page if it lets me. Let's try to do this again. All right, here's the receipts. So I'm gonna do a lot less talking and more playing in this video. And Mallory has his information. This is from No Thanks Investigates, and he's producing more receipts on Benny Keys because you know Benny Keys is trash talking a lot of people, and he has been gay bashing, justice for all, etc. So his ex is coming. I think she went on some type of interview, and she states that the reason she left Benny was because he was caught with a dude. So anyway, let's go ahead and play this. It won't even let me press the play button. Let's see if it'll cooperate. Let's see what it wants to do. I'm gonna go to the comments while this
All right, you know what, guys? Forget my hold on one second.
You see, I wait 6 days, 6 months.
Forget my laptop. I mean,
it's been really bad.
It's not even my laptop. Forget StreamYard. I'm gonna do this from my laptop. I mean, from my phone. Hold on one second.
And now that I have all the information, that we need my receipts, and it was never me, but I didn't do any of that stuff. It was all you. And it's about time the truth comes out, because I didn't know my text messages would be enough. But well, let's check them out.
My dad on it. Technology has been jacked up. My technology has been jacked up. So forget. It might not be my technology actually, or it might be a bit of both. Because StreamYard keeps kicking me out on my laptop. So I'm using my phone right now, but I'm playing the audio from the laptop. Okay. So that's the way it's going to be played so you guys can hear it. And I'm not going to probably get to every comment because of my setup right now, but at least you can hear what's going on.
He didn't want to holler at your friend.
Oh, my boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, he was better than a 10-HD and you know it. But they was at the strip club and they was doing some boy stuff, peeking at each other over the stalls, see? And then they got ideas and then went home. See, and I busted them out because I knew they did something. So I told Lorenzo, I was like, you need to tell me what you did because Ben already told me. I just want to hear you say it. So you better spill it. And then he spilled it. And then my jaw hit the floor because I was just fishing.
Oh, my
trout.
Wow.
Trout mouse. Ask Ben about I. Just to the.
Go ahead, ask
That's what he's called. I.
Go ahead, Elaine.
Sorry, I'm wilding, ain't it?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Lene, was Benny ever into methamphetamines?
Oh, he would get methamphetamines and then go in the bedroom and whack off for 9 hours, just all straight tweet outside, whack like a mofo.
Wow.
Talking about leave me alone, y'all. I'm live, baby. Yeah, he was nasty about that. Like, dang. No, you could even get him to share, and then after we knew what he was doing, we didn't even want him back then. I mean, when I was young, I was wild. I ain't ashamed of that. They wrote books about me. I'm on Google.
Oh my God.
Nah, I'm just kidding. They can't prove none of it.
This is great. This is great, y'all. You guys have made my fucking day.
Just wait.
I'm like, look, I'm weak. My stomach is weak because I'm dying so hard. This is crazy.
So then, okay, dig this. After I confront Ben and he starts ugly crying like a little girl, my punk brother let him go stay with him because I kicked him out and he's very manipulative and manipulative and crazy, and talked my brother into letting him move in with him, and I was mad about that. But
so the gentleman talking, or the man talking, is the brother.
He did me right because then he screwed my brother's girlfriend, so that karma worked out. I wasn't mad no more. He did it to himself, but. Benny it's not Benny Keys, it's Benny Skis. He's a skeezer.
Benny Skis. New alert, y'all. Everybody got to announce Benny Skis. No more Benny Keys, Benny Skis. Hello. Thank you, Jesus. Yes.
Right.
Like, I feel dirty just listening to this.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
What was
He wrote so many meds that he had a stuttering problem.
Yeah, there we go. I used to like, spit it out, man. He's like, I got nothing but mouth.
Steve, your ass is grass, Jack. Hey, I'm
going to have philosopher now. He was dreading the day you talked to us.
Wow.
But I did ask because me and Lorenzo, we was messing around earlier that day. I did ask him how I tasted. He didn't answer me though. He was kind of offended.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. God.
I was like, happy Valentine's Day, baby.
Yeah, sir. Hey, Bruce, you got any questions for my brother?
Yeah.
Hey. Go ahead.
Yeah, just one quick question, man. So what do you guys think? He's an advocate of attention. He's not doing anything for anybody to do something nice for somebody or to save someone. It's for attention and to make people think that he's some reputable citizen in society. He's not. He's a piece of crap. He would soon molest a child and look at him. That's his fantasy. That's why he's into that shit.
Nina, I don't know how you ran into
Caesar.
Thank you, sir. I don't know how you ran into this, Nina, but thank you, and thank you, sir, and thank you to your ex-wife.
He'll work his way into your family to try to disassemble anything good any of your family has going on. Did Lenny tell you about the geese?
I don't. Were you guys aware? Like, he's also goes both ways. And so the reason we split up is because I caught him with my brother's boyfriend. That's a hard pill for me to swallow and say, like, nationally I'm fine right now. But yeah, I just didn't have what he was wanting, apparently.
What?
100%. We've talked about it. She's caught him as well.
Wow. Woo! You can tell when he's on his live on YouTube, he is still on crystal meth. Then he started ugly crying. Talking about wait, I just needed some affection. I was like, what about Lene? Couldn't get enough from her?
His daughter with you, and he has only that son, right?
No, he's got 5 or 6 children. What? He has a son and a daughter. No, not a daughter. 2 sons here in Michigan, and then apparently he had a daughter down there in Texas that the girl gave up for adoption, and then he had twins down there in Texas, that he has with his wife.
Wow.
Texas that the girl gave up for adoption, and then he had twins down there in Texas, and then his son that he has with his wife. It gets better, mind you. He knew that I would take the blame for his stuff.
Okay.
So he had his house raided, with all of his guns and drugs there. I was 19 at the time. He worked, I didn't. I took the blame because I thought that's what you're supposed to do. And come to find out 6 years later, when I'm going through my paperwork, that he was the one that set that whole thing up. And come to find out 6 years later, when I'm going through my paperwork, that he was the one that set that whole thing up. And I had no idea. I always was.
And how old were you? You said you were what?
I was 19 years old.
Wow. Then he set up a raid, huh?
Oh, he set up several up here in Michigan.
So now it's down in Michigan. Was it a big situation or was it some small stuff?
Oh, it was a big situation. His partner actually got murdered over it. His name was David Cook. David Cook, they called him Geechee Dan. They were in this rap group together.
Wow.
He actually got murdered over it. His name was David Cook. David Cook, they called him Geechee Dan. They were in this rap group together.
Wow.
He was murdered in Lansing over it. And he had to leave because he sent a bunch of wrong people up the wrong way. When it was situations that he put those people in, like he was playing the Messiah, it was. And now to see 17 years later that he's still just trying to be the puppet master is baffling to me. Like
he comes out.
It's the way his mannerism. He seems like this knight in shining armor, and he's really a fucking. Excuse my language. He's a nightmare in disguise.
Yeah.
So, do you know anything about this? He claims he has fluid dripping from his brain, and he's supposed to have some type of brain surgery coming up. Do you know
100% lying?
Okay.
Wow. You know why? I
Probably while snitching, and
like
pop
his channel and let them know.
Apparently, he fell in a manhole outside of his house, probably while snitching. and had to get surgery on his back, and I was supposed to see that money years ago. It's just you got to take it for what it's worth, and I just let him talk at this point because he can cause a lot of damage when he has nothing better to do.
Wait,
that
so
just cause hurt and turmoil. Yes.
You don't even have white friends and all this. I mean, I'm talking about. Y'all got to realize that I really play the instrument to bringing Benny to like this YouTube stuff. No matter what he says, he was like my actual host at one point in time. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just now it's playing back because he was running a scam on me. If he were to use his gift of gab for good, he could do great things. That's sad. Right. Because he can influence people to just do whatever. But it's an evil. It's all an act of evil.
Like
I don't even understand where he's coming from with this. I don't know if it's for I don't know where it stems from. Like, why is he even involved in this? Because he could not care less.
Right.
Yeah, and another thing, like he tried to expose Nina Boy, like he put his address out there.
Now my thing is this: what was he? Because I watched this man get up here and cry and say he just.
It's all fake.
Wow.
He can literally drop tears at a snap of a finger.
Wow.
That's why he spent years in the mental institution.
I mean, was
a snap of a finger.
Wow.
That's why he spent years in the mental institution.
Okay.
What do you think about going over to Monica's and all up in her?
I don't. Were you guys aware? Like, he's also goes both ways. And
oh my God! Yes, sir! Oh my God! This is exclusive, everyone. Exclusive.
Yeah, like, on, man. Oh my God.
Yes,
Jocelyn, which you can see on his wife's Facebook.
Jesus.
Oh my God. His she-male friend is Chaslin, which you can see on his wife's Facebook. They're in pictures together. I don't know if it's like a group thing or what. She looks more like a woman than his wife, which is crazy because she's
pretty. Everybody go tell everybody to join the round table. Round table right now, you guys. This is the.
So the reason we split up is because I caught him with my brother's boyfriend. That's a hard pill for me to swallow and say, like, nationally I'm fine right now, but yeah.
I don't know if it keeps
I just didn't have what he was wanting, apparently.
I'm pretty sure he said that.
Oh my God.
Yep. Why wish my brother was here right now. If my brother was here right now, oh my goodness.
Yeah, man, we're brother.
He should be here any minute, but oh my gosh, he's got a lot to say.
Oh my God, you are an angel sent from heaven. Won't he do? So she knows that he's bi.
100%. We've talked about it. She's caught him as well.
Wow. Woo. So that NFL player would probably be having sex with Benny. Benny's probably
the one next door?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I knew it because he used to brag on the phone about this guy. He's like, Nina, man, he's great, man. This guy, he's really buff, he's strong, he's like
And now here are the receipts. I am no thanks, Doug Hutton. Know these to be true and factual 100% from who they were sent by. And I do believe 100% they're valid and 100% accurate. Here are my receipts. There will be no audio, so please read them yourself, as I will be reading them aloud during the live stream now.
All right, it says, Doug, I sent you an email. Let me pause this. Wait. It's going too fast. Hold on. Doug, I sent you an email. It has 10 screenshots from my messages with Benny, all regarding Cal City Boys. I am texting you from burner account because I really need to stay confidential. And of course, the only one who knows where it's coming from is Benny, which he actually texted me and begged me to stop sending screenshots to creators. And I told him, as long as I get my $1,000,
I will stop. And if I don't get it, I will release every last message, because there's a lot more with very damaging info for that piece of shit. All right, let me see if I can get this on the screen. Let's try one last time. Let me see if I could get in the StreamYard on my laptop so you can see if it's cooperating. I'm sure there's a lot going on in the chat. I was trying to clean. I was trying to clean as that played out. Get something done today. Unlike Candace. All right, come on. Is it gonna come up? Let's see, guys. I'm gonna just read it. I'm gonna just continue to read it because I don't feel like playing with StreamYard today. Bye, StreamYard. All right. So let's see what the next one says. So the next one says, listen, brother, I know, granted, it took me a little while to figure out how much of a sleazeball this character is, and even though I did not know your channel too well, I looked into it and knew he was instantly lying. As soon as I started watching your channel, I could tell that you have real good intentions. He has said many things about you, including you're a major drug addict, and just things that really made me look at Benny a different way. And besides whether you have had addictions in your past, I could give two ish about, because my younger years were freaking miserable from my addiction. So I don't judge you on it comes to that. But regardless, stay in touch, my friend. I'm looking forward to the video. Right. Let's see what the next one says. And one last thing, not that you need to explain it, but in some of the messages I sent you, it kind of seems like maybe I should have said things differently to stop him from using those racist terms. But I felt if I pressured him anymore to stop, that I would have not kept getting messages. So there's really no need to. Let's see what it says next. I gotta press play. There's no need to what? Okay. And then I guess the reply says, you can't beat receipts, bro. Him and I used to talk on the phone for sometimes 2.5, 3 hours, and I was never the one to record conversations. But I'll tell you what, if I would have recorded conversations between me and that a-hole, I assure you, cause you know I clean up the word language a little bit, but you know what it's saying. So that a-hole, I assure you, it would have been his demise. But I've never recorded a phone call between him and her, just because that's not the type of person I am. But I sure wish I did. However, I knew in text messages, once they're sent and I received them, there's no going back from that. So either way, he shoots himself in the foot. But if I had recordings of our phone calls, he would have already not been on YouTube anymore with how vulgar he was. Okay. Let's see what else. And then it says, the next text says, and this was after Benny had basically cried to me about all his addictions that he went through, and in his words, are still going through. He had the nerve to bring out things about your past. All right. And then it says, what's up, brother? And then the person replies, not much, man, just chilling. What's going on with the case with the Cal City boys, man? Are you still going to try to make it down there like you told me last week? And then he replies, I'm thinking about it, but I have a friend who lives kind of close to the area, and he's going to be giving me a bunch of information, and we will be working together. Then the next person says, who is that? Your friend Doug that you were telling me about? It's always good to have a connection close to where the case is. Boots on the ground always give you best results. And he said, yeah, Doug is one of them. I also have a friend, Steve, who has a channel called United We Stand, and we are all working together to try to get out this he's together. Try and put this he's together. Whatever. All right. So wait, I just missed something. What else does it say?
I wish I could have it on the screen for you guys, but anyway, Mallory posted his channel, so you guys could also watch it directly there, okay? Let me look. Let me see what I'm missing. All right, so the last text says, oh, damn. Oh, God, it's going by so fast. Y'all check it out. I think Mallory posted the link in the comments. His channel is No Thanks Investigates. And it's his video that's entitled More BK Receipts. So to see the receipts that he posted, you're going to want to listen. You're going to want to watch from the last 2 minutes in. All right. Wow. So you guys know I haven't gotten into the chat. Let me see. I'm gonna zoom through a lot of stuff on here. Catalina says original clip from Nina Boy, then AB borrowed and added commentary, then No Thanks took portions of it just for your information. Thank you. I'm gonna screenshot that because I didn't know where he got it from. So thanks for giving us the backstory of where all of this originated from, because I was wondering who was speaking, etc. Your comments stood out. A lot of comments I'm skipping, guys, without reading. So, and thank you all for being here. The Wells in Cells. I saw that because it was in all caps. Hey, Ro, thanks for riding with us. You stayed. Thank you. Through all these technical problems. All right, let's see. What am I missing in the chat? Dang, autocorrect. I'm taking that off. Okay, please don't forget to credit. Okay, credit. So, Kathleen, thank you for letting us know, and thank you where the credit, to let us know where the credit is due. And that's from @NinaBoy and @AB. I don't know if Mallory wants to get the links to their channel. She's welcome to post if she wants to. If not, you don't have to. Caitlin already gave the shout outs. So that's, I had that on screen for a minute. So I was wondering where he got them from as well. Wow, you know a lot about this case too, huh, Caitlin? Skeezy's ex, Lene, is just gorgeous in and out. He's a fool for letting her go. Wow, sounds like it. I was trying to say BK sure does have a brain problem, all right? Oh my God, you guys are hilarious. And I don't have my glasses on, so I'm squinting trying to read again. You came up in my suggestions. BK called me the B word for just asking questions. I can't forgive that, but not how he's acting these days. Never mentioned Summer, only tried to cover Candace. Yeah, beautiful photo too. I'm sorry he called you the B word for asking questions. That's not good. That's not good. I respect everybody's questions, even if you disagree with me. I don't care. Tell me. Tell me you're not feeling what I'm saying. Why would I block you from the channel or hide you? Only reason to do that is for somebody that is being disrespectful, pretty much, and trying to be rude. I can't stand when YouTube creators do that. Just because somebody doesn't agree with you, we're gonna go ahead and silence them? Come on. Y'all could tell me all day long you don't agree with me. I don't care. You have a right to your opinion. Shoot, he is covering Candace for his own benefit only. Yeah, it's for his own benefit only. And how I started covering Summer Wells is because I was doing my first case, with the Gabby Petito, and I saw what was happening in that case, and I got a ton of comments asking me about They were asking me about Orrin and Orson West, you know, Sincere and Classic, their real names. And they were also saying Summer Wells. And I'm like, who is Summer Wells? And who are the boys? I don't know what you guys are talking about. But the people in my lives, you know, brought those cases to my attention. All right. Telling his chat not to mention Summer and making a mockery using full hats and dowsing rods. Really? No. Yeah, that's what he did. He sure did. And I saw where he said, this is not about Summer. What the heck is it about? This is about speaking to my friend Candace. Well, the only reason people want to sit there and watch Candace is because they're trying to see, you know, what information they can get from her into finding Summer, what happened to Summer. Otherwise, you wouldn't have as much viewers that you're having right now. And you know that. If I was a mother of a missing child, that's all I'd be talking about. F my favorite food. Yes, that's what I said on my live. Yes, that doesn't matter when my baby is missing. Absolutely. Oh, Mallory, if you can't, that's fine. But my link to the Candace apologist, if you can drop that in the chat, that would be great. But if you can't, that's fine too, girl. I don't care. This is a relaxed live. But I did a video to the Candace apologist, and I had some F-bombs and stuff like that. I don't even speak like that. But I really had to call them out on their stuff. Like, this girl is sitting up on his live talking about what her favorite food is, what her favorite, not even what Summers is, okay? Not even what Summers is, but what is Candace's favorite food? What is her favorite restaurant? What's her favorite, like, type of music? You know, like, what the heck? Has she ever been to a concert before? What's your color? It took me by shock, to say the least. All right, guys. So some of the comments I'm going to skip. It's not like I'm skipping what you said. My eyes going to glaze over and probably focus on the ones that are in depth or a little bit, you know, chunkier, because then I could tell you really got a question on your hands. All right. I don't know what that is. Chase her around the house with bugs. I gotta find out about these people y'all speaking about. Mallory said, thank you, Caitlin. Beck says he was wrong about the West and tried to say they were innocent. Also destroyed Cash Dernon's kids. Yeah. I mean, did those people ever look innocent anyway? Oh my God. To tell you the truth, half these people, you guys don't even need to go to any type of psychic or tarot channel. This boy was out there in the middle of Trezelle West, all right, with his arms closed up, like he was closed off from telling the truth. There was something he was hiding. He didn't want you to know, right? And then he calls the boys rambunctious, all right? During an interview, during a news report on bringing the boys back home, lost kids, that's not the type of statement that you would bring up at a time like that when your heart is hurting. It's clearly something wrong there. It's like, oh, they deserved it anyway because he was rambunctious. Okay, whatever. I bet my kid could out rambunctious your kid, okay? And I'm still not going to sit up there during a freaking news report and talk about my child being rambunctious. Because at that point, my heart is in so much pain. I'm just missing looking into their eyes. I'm missing, you know, seeing their heart pump through their chest if I could, you know. I'm missing my hugs. I'm missing all of that. I wish his rambunctious behind would run up in this house. He had the nerve to say that. He sure did. He's a monster. Benny showed his true colors. Yep. And you know what? This is what I like about having a channel too. And I didn't want to tag him and stuff because I did mention him in this, and I mentioned him in another one. And I really was staying away from mentioning him in stuff. Like, I wanted to stay low from Benny because I didn't even want that back and forth. You know, how he goes in with the creators. Although my subscribers aren't
as high as he may want it, so that he could effectively get some of my subs to his channels, because that's what he's going for, is the views, right? But I decided to mention him after seeing how he was trying to call out justice for all. And if it could, for in any way, make the video go out even further, then this video does deserve to go out further. You know why? Because he needs to be exposed just like he tried to expose others. He needs to be put in that same light he's trying to put others, right? So, and once again, not saying, whatever people like, that's what they like. But when he tries to put it down as something negative, but yet he's doing the same thing, right? Then how the heck is he gonna get on justice for all? What's his real name? Jason? How's he gonna get on him, yet he's out here doing the same thing, right? Anyway, guys, I try not to talk this long, but I can't help myself sometimes. I'm supposed to be here cleaning. I'm supposed to be here cleaning. I was supposed to do yoga earlier, and then I went live. I missed my yoga session. So I'm going to just have to start doing that before giving the 411, no matter how enticing it may seem. Other people are just going to have to come and bring y'all the information before me. Because, anyway. Sally says, Benny's just a troublemaker, in my opinion. Don't get why anyone gives him the time of the day. Yep. So another thing I was saying, guys, is I can just go to his channel and comment, right? If I wanted to, and they could just hide me. They could hide my voice. They could mute my voice. But here I got my own channel. He can't mute my voice here. He can't hide me here, right? And I decided to speak up on his channel the other day, even though I did not want to, but I decided to, because they were speaking about who was it? Who were they calling a racist? They were calling somebody, Ryan Upchurch. They call him a racist or whatever. And I don't know, I don't care. I don't follow Ryan, so it doesn't really matter to me. People gonna be who they are, whatever. But like, I said, Candace is wearing the Confederate flag. And guys, if you all for the Confederate flag and you got Confederate flags flying in front of your house or on your back porch or whatever, it is what it is. It's your life, whatever. But we know that it's still linked to racism. Still, people link it, right, to racism. Whether you say it is or it's not, it's linked to it. And we could go into details about that, but I don't feel like it. We don't want to waste that much time here. So if it's linked to it, and a lot of people says that symbolizes it, right? Why are you out there talking about Ryan Upchurch and not talking about Candace Wells, Candace Bly, who you have on your live almost every night? Why is it okay to talk about Ryan? Why don't you talk about Candace, huh? And then you had the nerve to say, and he thought people wasn't going to be smart enough. Then he had the nerve to say, what did he say? He was like, if somebody finds it, he was talking about Ryan Upchurch. If somebody finds something offensive, then it's racist. It's racism. So I was like, what the heck? Somebody finds that flag that Candace has on her tree, her back tree, as racist. They find it they find it offensive, so it's racist now. Don't be a hypocrite, because you just said that for Ryan Upchurch. So how come we're not saying it for Candace, right? Once again, I'm not saying Candace is or Candace is not. I don't know, and I really don't care, because I'm not here for whether Candace is racist or not. We're here for Summer Wells, right? But bringing up that subject line, he said, if someone finds it as offensive, then that's what it is. It's racist. Well, a slew of people, a multitude of people find that flag as offensive. And she wears it on her hats all the time. and you're not correcting her, so don't correct Ryan Upchurch. And if somebody says don't listen to Ryan anymore because Benny here finds Ryan as racist, don't be a hypocrite. Don't say Ryan is, because people find him offensive, and not Candace. And then you say that you're not going to you don't want to spend any time, you don't want to talk to Ryan because he's racist now, when 5 days prior you was basically begging Candace for y'all to connect to Ryan, right? 5 days prior you were begging Candace for y'all to connect to Ryan Upchurch. But now, because you know Ryan wants no parts of it, now you calling him racist. What a hypocrite. Okay, so anyway, I tried to give him a chance because I'm a far proven innocent until guilty, but he's damaged too many. Yeah, Bex. And I understand that. And I'm gonna say this, and you could disagree with me, and it's okay. It's okay, because we don't do that at my channel. We don't, you're against what I say and you're kicked off the channel. Nope, stay here, keep speaking whatever you feel your truth is. But like I said, Candace's oldest son was beaten with a baseball bat and received severe damages until he's permanently handicapped, permanently disabled to this day because of this. She knowingly had her kids around drug addicts, drug dealers, and child or sexual offenders. All right. Her husband's taking showers in the shower with the little girl standing right there. When she looks up, what's in her face? Right. And also, she has not taken her butt out to look for Summer, not once. I haven't seen her. So, but it's true. It's innocent till proven guilty. So I want TBI to go ahead and get whatever they can find and put some case together in this situation. Rose says, I was looking forward to it. I couldn't figure it out. Thank you. Guys, please, everyone who's here right now, we have 33 people right now here. Can everybody like it? Can I get at least 33 likes right now? I would greatly appreciate it. More likes I get, the more I come on, because I think I'm starting to get pushed a little bit further out of that partial shadow band that I told you guys I've been in, and those likes help. Something happened in November, December, and you see some of my views from before. It would be 7,000, 40,000 on my manifestation ones. Close to 50, 25 within months. And now here we go. They want to partially shadow ban me, and I gotta get out this hole, guys. I gotta get out the manhole. So press the like button to get me out this manhole, please. He's a wannabe actor, hasn't helped find any of these missing babies, right? Yeah, but like you said, he knows it gets him the views. You know what I mean? And like I said, don't get me wrong, all the YouTube, anybody that's a creator, who's going on there to talk to themselves, And if you spend time on it, you might as well get a little bit change from there too, because you have a life you could have been invested in another way. But first and foremost, it has to be something you want to do, something you have a passion for, a heart for, something you want to see resolved. Like, I want to see all these cases that we see. I want closure for them with all my heart. Like, I will lose sleep at night. You know what I mean? It was to the point where I felt like I needed a mental break and take a few days off. I think my kids might be home now. I don't know. I thought I heard somebody come through the door. Gonna see. Wait, so his ex-wife said he's getting it through the it was his ex-wife. I think it was his girlfriend before that. I mean, she could have been an ex-wife too. He's sketchy. Mm-hmm. But it's one of his children's mothers. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, I know I heard my child. Hey, son. Where's my hug? Y'all about almost an hour late. But better late than never. Hey kids. I love you. Yeah, I'm on my live through my phone because my laptop was acting up, but it's just on us. I'll be off soon, guys. All right, her brother's with yep. Steve, how are you? So that's my friend, guys. Everybody say what's up. How you doing? Nice to see you here. Yeah. I've been following Summer's case the entire 9 months. Tragic. Girl, I think at the start of the case, I was still locked into the Gabby Petito case, and that was my first case, but everybody was telling me to go on ahead and I'm gonna get off this in a minute, but go on ahead and check out Summer Wells. And I'm like, who's Summer Wells? And that became one of the most interesting cases. And I'm gonna watch Candace Bly and her actions probably over the next couple weeks or so, but then we're gonna have to put her to rest soon, as far as she gets no more attention. It's soon, because we gotta put the attention back where it's her missing daughter. If she doesn't care about finding her daughter, I do. My son's right in this room with me right now. I told some of them son yesterday. I had a few of my sons in the car with me. Told them I was getting them their haircuts. 2 of them went in the barbershop. My one son said, no, I don't want my hair cut low. And I'm like, no, you're going to get it cut low, because the last person that cut your hair, they didn't do a good job. They didn't cut it evenly. Plus, you don't really like to comb your hair out. So we're going to get it level. And he's like, no. And I'm like, boy, get your butt in the barbershop. So anyway, I go in the barbershop with my other 2 kids, and I'm waiting. I'm like, my son never comes out. So I go to the car. This boy cannot be found. He took his book bag. He done ran away, guys, over a haircut. Okay. Oh, he doesn't want me to talk about it. But anyway, let me move on. They understand, son. They understand. A lot of them been through the same thing, but he was living it up. It was not long. Right? He knows it's no place like home, right, son?
Yeah, there's no place like home.
That's right.
McDonald's.
Yep, he was at McDonald's eating it up. He's a wannabe actor, yes. All right, I know a lot of you guys saw each other's comments in the live, so it's so many that I'm gonna skip on. I'm sorry, without even reading. He used derogatory language against the Cal City Boys as well. I can't even repeat. Wow, what I've seen. No thanks. Ooh, not about the boys. Not over the boys. The boys? Because let me tell you. No, they would be on the bed. Let me tell you. Regardless of race, right? I don't use the word. I don't use the N-word at all. But I understand that some people are growing up in a certain area where it's used. So whether white or black or whatever your color, if you're comfortable using it, you're gonna use it because that's the hood you grew up in. But to use it, and I don't. I'm saying that, and I do not use it. Like, there's no excuse for me to use it, right? But to each his own, you know. So, but to use it on little boys like that means your heart wasn't in it. That means you're lying. That means it's all a setup. That means it was all a show. It was all an act. I hope he didn't use it I hope I don't see any or hear the footage of him using it against little boys. You know what I mean? Anyway. So let me see what Remy says. Remy says, look, the next court date, Trezell gonna respond to it was a code to the judge, and Jacqueline gonna say they're not that type. They wouldn't just roam around, these patches. That makes me sick. Yeah, makes me sick too. Yeah, okay. Let me see. I'm gonna get a couple more comments I think I'm gonna get 3 more and then I'm done. I watched All Creators because everyone had their own flavor in their commentary. True. Then a few months goes by and there he comes putting each and every one of the creators down for whatever. Yep. Yep. Yep, bro. That's so true. And each person, you know, on some channels though, it's only a certain amount of minutes you can watch each one. So it's depending on how dramatized they are. It's like, all right, I'm gonna give this one a good 5-10 minutes, and then I'm off. You can only take but so much, but some are really good. It depends. Ryan brought Summer's name to light. Yes, that's all that matters. Yes, Bex. Don has used the N-word, and Candace uses the same flag, but he won't go hand on them. Right. And Don said that he uses it as a word for I forget what he said, but you know, by its meaning, it means, you know, someone who's ignorant. But all right, which some people may do. But the thing is, with that, if you have a Confederate flag on your hat and flying off of your tree and on your shirts, etc., then that's throwing some red flags. You're using the N-word and you have that going on. It seems like you're not using. It seems like you're racist. Pretty much the combination of the two. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. All right. Okay, classy kind. All the way sassy says, I'm followers of incredible what he has on BK. Okay, so I won't feel so bad if I'm not always on here to bring y'all certain videos in time, because I know a lot of you guys are seeing what's out there. Right? So I could go out there and do my yoga. So I could go out there and do my yoga because I know that y'all are seeing what y'all need to see. Look at the next court date. Trezelle gonna. Oh, okay, I think I read that one. I watched All Creators because everyone had their own. Yep. Okay, I read that one. All right. I have 2 more I think I'm gonna read. Mallory, thank you for being here. Ryan brought, okay, I think I read that. Prairie Justice. Oh, beautiful picture, Prairie. And I love that hat. Candace has the rebel flag on her walls. They love that a lot. I'm telling you. Tree where Summer Swing used to be on her stupid hat. And it's tattooed on her fat leg. Yes, everywhere, right? That's a bunch of red flags. Thank you for chiming in. Mallory says, he's racist, Benny. He probably has more colored friends than you, boy. All right. What's that supposed to be? IDK? Because IDK is I don't know. Maybe he's saying I don't know if he's racist, Benny. He's probably has more colored friends than you, boy. Who's you, boy? You're saying you don't know if Benny's racist, right? Yeah, I don't know that he. I don't know. I don't know that he is. I didn't get any type of, unless somebody shows me signs that he is at all. But if he's calling the boys, and there are people that call little boys that, I can't stand it when you're calling a little boy that. My opinion. I mean, using a word for a little. Yeah, Don used the word on social media how many times, and it was okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm calling out the criticism, not the criticism, the hypocrisy, guys. I built myself my own word over here today. I have to write that one down. Hypocrisy. If Candace beat her son and caused brain damage, she would have done jail time. I know it probably was the person she was with. However, she had signs that that he was violent And I'm pretty sure he hurt. Now there's a lot of kids that get beatings or whatever, but I'm pretty sure there were signs of the extent of his anger and aggression towards kids at that time. I'm not talking about just a regular little spanking or whooping. I'm talking about to the degree one would use a bat. He may have used the bat before or something, that could cause great harm. And she stayed. I mean, I feel she's just as guilty. Nice to see you, Steve. I'm from New York originally. Yes, Steve is from New York as well. Yep. But lives in, well, I don't know if you want me to tell, Steve. But, oh my God, I think it won't okay, it's letting me scroll up again. Is Steve still in the chat? I think he left. Remy says, you see how big that B is going down in the DMs. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you so much for, let me see what Terry says. That's a long comment. So Terry says, the only reason his name is Blood Money is because he is collecting cash from people by exploiting these missing children. You might have a point there. Rose says, classy, neither would I. Can't believe how many people stay in their home with the body lice. Oh yeah, lice, scabs, and head lice. No, thank you. Yeah, without trying to fix the situation. Annie says BK is racist. Linda says, calling those two baby boys terrible racial names, BK is one sick person. Ooh, yeah. I hope he did. Does anybody know if they had that on recording too? Or it's probably in a text message. I know Thanks got the receipts on that. Ryan Upchurch gave Doug yep, I saw he gave $500. That's one thing I did see. Yep, that was great support of him. I'm glad they're connected now. They're probably gonna wind up meeting in person. All right, thank you guys so much for coming out. Please do make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you can be notified anytime I go live. Hit the all bell. And guys, please press like and get me out of the bottom. Get me out of the manhole YouTube got me in. I appreciate every single one of you. Love y'all. Thanks, Mallory. Thanks all you mods that are here. Terry, Remy, every single one of you guys. Ro, kind of classy. Now you all the way sassy and you all the way classy. Bex, thank you for being here. To everybody's name I called and didn't call, I appreciate y'all.